Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a fun fold I've never done here before, and in fact never had done before at all until this moment. That's not true. I tried this twice. The first time it went terribly, and so the second time I figured it out. I think it looks really cool, and that's why I wanted to share it. So the first thing I'm doing is finding this. I found the center of the shirt, and then I'm folding one sleeve in the other. This shirt is inside out, by the way, which is an important thing to note because it will make the front and the back look more similar. That's why you flip things inside out, if you were ever wondering. So here I'm just finding that center, getting that sleeve in the other side, and then smoothing it out as best I can. There was a little wrinkle in it, so I just opened it back up. So then I folded the bottom up to the collar as well. So that's what you're seeing right there. And then I just drew a diagonal line from the collar to the bottom of the shirt, if that makes sense. So I went from right to left down, if that makes any sort of sense. And here I'm using some sinew, and I'm just wrapping it around a couple of times and tying it relatively tight, just kind of to keep it where I wanted it to go. It wasn't really to create any sort of stark white lines. If you want stark white lines, I suggest wrapping it more than that, like I would say 4 to 6 times. Here I was trying to figure out where the top of the shirt was and where the bottom was, and I put the top at the top there, and the first color I used was Denim Borrealus, second color I used was marigold, third color was tangerine, and then I used coral pink, Spanish lavender. This was a special edition color. It's similar to plum blossom if you can't find Spanish lavender. And then here I'm repeating those same colors. So Denim Borealis right there, marigold, and tangerine. And I just kind of kept going in this order. This is in a gutter. I didn't explain that, but it is placed in a gutter. And then I place it on an incline. This Denim Borealis color was also a special edition, so if you can't find that, it's similar to, let's see, what's another, it's like a rich, kind of like a cobalt color blue. And then I'm putting the ice on top here, and then I propped it up in my backyard on an incline. It was probably propped up about, I would say, 4 to 5 inches tall, so it wasn't a super tall incline, but it was on an incline, which is what will give the results that you'll see here. All right, so here I'm rinsing it out, and I like to rinse with cool water and just get out as much as I can. And then I untie it, and with sinew, you don't have to use scissors or anything. You just kind of unwrap it. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I keep rinsing with the cool water. I bump the water up to hot once I feel like I've gotten out as much excess dye as I can. With these shirts that are folded over in themselves, I like to unfold them and get the sleeve out of the other sleeve and do all that, because it just gives me a lot more room to get all that excess color out in the hot water. After I've rinsed it and the water is relatively cool, then I will put some Blue Dawn dish soap on it, and that's what you just saw there. Get it really sudsy. That gets out even more excess dye, and then I wash it in my washing machine on hot with Dyer's detergent or Synthropol, whatever you can find. Dharma doesn't sell Synthropol anymore, so now I've been using Dyer's detergent, and I haven't really noticed any sort of a difference, but they claim it's cheaper, so pick your poison is what I would say. Here I'm still just rinsing it out as much as I can, because I really like to make sure that I've got as much of that color as I possibly can so it doesn't bleed onto other things. Here is that final result. Would you look at that? It turned out so cool. Please comment if you have any sorts of questions. If there's something you want to see specifically, please let me know. I'm here to help. Thanks for watching.